You've been staring at your to-do list for 3 hours, watching back-to-back episodes of a show you're not even into, and you still couldn't tell me the main character's name. You've tidied your desk drawer again, even though it was perfectly fine, and you've somehow ended up in a Wikipedia rabbit hole about the mating habits of seahorses again. And now you're sitting there thinking, why am I like this? Why can't I just start the thing? Why does everything feel so heavy? Even the simple stuff. Why does my brain treat sending one email like climbing Mount Everest in flip-flops? Okay, I've got good news and bad news. The bad news. You're probably stuck in a loop, a pattern, a mental groove that's so familiar you don't even notice you're in it. It's like your brain has its own version of muscle memory, but instead of helping you ride a bike, it helps you procrastinate with alarming efficiency. And the good news, you're not lazy, you're not broken, you don't need to panic when you're nearly always running late. You're just stuck in a survival pattern. And today we're going to talk about what that actually means, how to spot it when it sneaks up on you, and most importantly, how to get your momentum back from the inside out. Let's start here. Motivation is not a moral issue. You're not a better human because you crossed 5 things off your to-do list today. And you're not a worse one because you didn't fold your laundry for the 3rd day in a row. You're not morally superior for answering emails before breakfast. Productivity has zero to do with your worth. Let that sink in, because most of us have been trained to believe otherwise. That output equals value, that busyness equals virtue, that resting equals laziness. But here's the real truth. Motivation isn't about willpower or discipline or having just the right amount of caffeine in your bloodstream. It's about something far deeper, your nervous system. Let's go there. Your nervous system is just like a kind of bouncer outside the nightclub that is your brain. It decides, do we feel safe enough to act on this idea? Or, danger, Will Robinson, abort mission. Let's scroll TikTok for 2 hours instead. And here's the kicker. If your nervous system senses that something, anything, about a task might be emotionally risky, socially threatening, or takes too much energy, it'll shut you down. And that shutdown can look like procrastination, but really it's protection. Your body isn't sabotaging you, it's trying to save you from what it thinks might be danger. And here's where it gets wild. You could be sitting on your couch, drinking oat milk lattes in your coziest jogging bottoms. You are physically safe, but your brain is still reacting like you're being chased through the woods by a bear, because your subconscious remembers. It remembers when you spoke up in class and got laughed at. It remembers the pressure to get it right the first time. It remembers that time success came with burnout, or that time failure came with shame. So now you say, I want to launch that idea, I want to write that book, I want to start showing up. And your brain says, sure, but what if you fail? Everyone hates you and you end up dying alone. Ever tried to think yourself calm? Like, relax, everything's fine. But your brain's like, nope, panic, let's clench everything. This is why I made some hypnosis audios, because sometimes your brain needs a nap with benefits, like a guided chill with a side of subconscious rewiring. These audios can help with confidence, sleep anxiety, and quieting that inner voice who sounds way too familiar. So if your brain's been acting like a monkey on espresso, grab a hypnosis audio. Your nervous system will thank you, and your partner, friends, pets will notice the difference. Let me introduce you to something that might explain a lot. The belief, behaviour, results cycle. It goes like this. You hold a belief, something like, I'm not good enough. That belief drives your behaviour, like procrastinating, playing small, avoiding the stuff that really matters. And that behaviour creates results, like missed chances, self-sabotage, or half-finished projects. And those results reinforce the original belief. See, I knew I'd mess it up. Rinse, repeat, spiral. Like a hamster wheel, but we make it existential. So, how do we get off that wheel? Here's the plot twist. You don't try harder. You don't force yourself to grind. You don't shame yourself into action. You interrupt the belief at the root. And this means working with your subconscious, not just affirmations on a post-it note and hoping for the best. Not that affirmations don't help. We all love a good I am enough. But you need more than surface level mantras. Let's pause. Let's check in. Do any of these sound like you? You feel lazy, but also completely wiped out. You avoid important things for reasons you just can't explain. You get a spark of a great idea and straight away talk yourself out of it. You feel like a nap after writing a single email. You can spend an entire Sunday planning your week and then just ignore the plan. And you feel guilty for resting, even when you're bone deep tired. You think that motivation will hit tomorrow, but tomorrow keeps ghosting you. Yeah? Then you're not alone. You're not a failure. You're not undisciplined. You're coping. And if some of those coping patterns require an update, a little rewiring, a little compassion, then here's where we start. Step 1, regulate your nervous system. This isn't woo-woo, it's physiology. You want your body to feel safe enough to act. So, try these. Box breathing. Inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold for 4, and repeat. In, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Splash cold water on your face or a quick cold rinse on your hands. It helps calm the vagus nerve. You've seen the Iceman, Wim Hof, right? Shake it out. Literally shake your limbs. Animals do this after stress, and we forget that we can too. Grounding. Put your feet on the floor, name 5 things you see, 4 you feel, 3 you hear. You're anchoring your awareness back to now. And these things tell your body, we're safe, we're okay, we can move. Step 2, subconscious belief work. Ask yourself, what am I afraid might happen if this goes well? And whose voice is this? Is it even mine? Your mum's, your dad's, your partner's? Even small shifts matter, like, I always screw things up. I'm learning how to stay consistent. I'm lazy. I'm healing from burnout. I never finish anything. I'm beginning to trust myself again. And these are like emotional software updates. They take time, but they can change everything. And if no one has told you this lately, or ever, let me be the one. You are not lazy. You are not a mess. You are not hopeless or behind or broken. You might be exhausted. You might be overstimulated, but you're doing your best in a system that currently rewards burnout and punishes rest. But now you're learning a new way, one that's gentler, one you can sustain, one that's rooted in safety, not shame. You don't need to wake up at 5 a.m. to prove you're worthy. You don't need to earn rest. You don't need to optimize every corner of your life to be enough. You just need enough safety to take one small brave step, then do it again, then do it again. If this hits home, If you're sitting there thinking, wait, I thought I was just lazy, but this makes sense, welcome. You are so not alone. Let me know in the comments, what's the weirdest way you've ever procrastinated? I once spent an entire afternoon relabeling every folder on my laptop just to avoid writing one paragraph. True story. And hey, hit that subscribe button if you want more like this. Nervous system tips, belief rewiring, extending kindness to yourself. You're not lazy, you're healing, you're growing, and you're doing way better than you might think. See you next time.